Hi everyone, I'm Cassidy and this is Shayna from Simply Surreal Wedding and Event Planning.
We were here last time talking about the top 10 tips, 2 different segments about the top 10 tips for wedding planning. And today we're going to be talking about the top 5 wedding trends
for 2018.
Yeah.
We're super excited to be back and to share our knowledge with you guys.
And we have a little bit nicer weather. It's getting warmer, so we're feeling the wedding season coming up. And we're excited about this.
Getting excited. Nice weather means weddings. Yay!
Yeah. So we have 5 tips for you today, and our first tip, the number one that we thought of was 2018. The Pantone color for 2018 is violet, and we'll see a lot of that. Before last year and years before, there was a lot of soft pastel colors, but this year we're going to see a lot of moving into more moodier, darker colors, going into those purples and burgundies and.
Yeah.
We'll see that a lot in dresses and in florals. Those
definitely brought into the florals and the centerpieces and everything. Yeah. We'll still be they still have the ivories and the whites played in with that, but we'll see a lot more of the purples.
Yeah, of the darker colors. Yeah, and one of the things to accent this is the metallic accents, where we were seeing a lot of gold or rose gold before. We're now going to be seeing a lot of copper. So it'll really nice play off those dark colors
together
and accent each other well.
Our second one is we're moving more into different types of backdrops and centerpieces, and people are really trying to lift the party up, I guess, in a way. Yeah. And we're looking at ceiling hangings. So different types of things. We've got greenery coming from the ceiling. Yeah. We're seeing a lot of that coming. People are bringing back balloons. not the typical balloons, but the fancier.
They were once kind of thought of as cheesy or maybe outdated, but people are bringing back, like you were saying, the floral installations are coming back, and now the balloons are coming back.
Yeah.
And we have actually a lot of local vendors who do different balloon arrangements, and they're being seen in just different accents or backdrops, whether they're swags or like you said, hanging from the ceiling, different things like that. So they're bringing in different elements that we weren't seeing before.
Yeah, different kinds of things like that. And then those types of things you can use with your wedding photos too.
Yes, and we actually did.
We've done quite a few of that so far.
With the large balloons and doing photos with
they're
those.
So fun. And of course the kids love them.
Yeah, they're fun to give out to kids after.
Yeah, of course, obviously.
And so our number 3, we had talked about last time in our last segment, we talked about food and how important the food is for the wedding. And one thing that we're going to be seeing a lot more, and we are seeing a lot more, is people incorporating different ideas. Therefore, going the 3-course sit-down meal and doing other fun stuff that maybe says more about who they are as people or a couple or what they love.
Maybe like their favorite restaurant. Like we're seeing more different types of food, so Mexican type foods, that type of thing. Yes, sushi, that type of thing. Yeah. We're also seeing people bringing in like food trucks.
Yeah.
And not just for midnight snack, but also for dinner too. Yeah. Everybody's just trying to make things a little bit more fun and more personalized, and I think that's awesome.
And seeing that in the food as well.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Our 4th trend is that we're actually something we're very excited about.
We love.
So we're seeing a trend in specialty tables coming out, but we're used to the typical candy tables.
Yeah.
And
people have done dessert bars
tables. Yeah, dessert bars. But we're starting to see more unique things. So we've had some thoughts about like a Caesar bar or
sangria.
Ice cream sundae stands. Different types of things like that.
Milk and cookies.
Yeah.
We did a wedding that had a man table, and there was cigars and pretzels and scotch tasting. So just kind of having fun with it. Things that you enjoy or that you think your guests will enjoy to make it more memorable and
more personalized too. Yeah, same with the food. It's just a way to bring in some of your unique touches. I don't know, I would probably do an ice cream bar.
Well, and that's the thing with people are moving away from the cake with the traditional cake cutting and all of that, and they're moving more into desserts, and we've seen that a lot where people are putting together a unique decorated table, and they have desserts from different places throughout town, local people or even family members who make the best cookies or who makes the best donuts, and incorporating those things. And we have a lot of local people too that just do amazing, beautiful desserts as well.
Absolutely.
And tasty.
Yeah, and they look great on a table, which we love to style as well.
Yes, we do enjoy that the styling part of it.
It's one of our favorite parts.
And so for our fifth and final trend, we have, which I really enjoy, because we've seen a lot of couples that are moving away from favors and takeaways. And, you know, we often get asked quite a bit, is it necessary? And it's not necessary. Sometimes, you know, it's nice to give your guests something, but instead of favors, we've seen a lot of people using that money and putting it towards different things that will make the experience more memorable. So
some sort of entertainment per se, I guess, but not exactly. So things like a photo booth, we've seen that lots, that prints photos for your guests. But we've heard some new things like caricature sketch artists type things,
tarot card readers, magicians, things like that, where you're bringing in like extra entertainment and giving your guests an experience that they wouldn't necessarily get
something a little bit different than the typical favors that you see as well. We've also seen something that's really cute, and I quite like that one. This one personally is a little card that says a donation has been made in your honor to some sort of charity of their choice or whatever, and that's I find that one quite nice as well.
And it's nice and personal too, and that's, instead of giving away the favors, you've put the money towards a charity of your choice, and that's such a great idea.
I quite like that one.
So we have the 5 hot trends for 2018 for weddings. Our number 1 was the Pantone Color of the Year, which is violet.
The number 2 was the different types of decor, mostly ceiling hangings. We're bringing back balloons and greenery, everyone.
Yes. And number 3 is the food, and the unique food, different kinds of food that's personal to you and your tastes.
Yeah. Move away from that typical buffet meal, I guess.
Yeah.
And number 4 is specialty tables. We're pretty excited about that. So be creative and have fun with your specialty tables.
And 5 is moving away from the favors and putting that money towards more unique ideas.
Interactive experience
to entertain your guests.
Yeah. Thanks so much for watching, and thanks for having us on. We're again Cassidy and Shayna from Simply Surreal Wedding and Events. You can contact us at Cassidy with a K, ASSIDY at simplysurrealevents.com or 403-795-1212. Or you can visit us online at simplysurrealevents.com or on Facebook.
Facebook and Instagram. We're on both of those, so check us out. Lots of pictures on there, lots of things that we've done. And
feel free to contact us if you have any questions.
Take care.
Thanks, guys.